Now, some people actually might be a little bit afraid of this process because they may not realize the beautiful, worthy being that they truly are is there within them. I have actually spoken to quite a few people who are actually afraid of going into this state because they're afraid of what their thoughts might be. They're afraid of being alone with themselves. Now, I think there is absolutely no good reason to not meditate, and facing fearful thoughts is included in that. However, I do understand why you may be afraid of being alone with yourselves. You don't want to face or have those thoughts come up. And whilst this isn't actually a step in the meditative process, the fear of going to that door, the fear of getting to this place can stop people from actually experiencing this beautiful process of meditation. I understand this. However, I want to remind you that this process, this awareness process, is going to be the most significant and triumphant thing that you can do with those fearful thoughts. And the reason why these fearful thoughts come resurfacing up when you get into a meditative state is because at some point in the past, you have buried down that feeling of shame, anger, sadness, guilt, whatever that feeling may be. You've buried it down and you didn't want to feel it. You've pushed it deep within yourself. So when you get into the meditative state, or you let your guard down, or as you fall asleep, your conscious barrier that you put up has dropped, and all of those feelings start to surface, and they may come as a feeling or as a thought or a memory of some sort, and you don't want to feel it, so you push it back down again. However, the problem with doing that process is that you actually are internalizing negative feelings. So the step 3 of repeating the process of allowing the thoughts to come up, to feel them and let them go, is going to be so liberating for you if this is a problem that you have. Granted, it's not going to be the most fun thing that you've done during that process, but it will be very liberating. So if this resonates with you, if you have a problem with fearful thoughts or memories or feelings when you get into a meditative state, thankfully, I have recorded a specific meditation that can take you through going through that process of actually being able to face that thought, feel it, and then let it go. And what will happen in that process is that you will realize that the power transfer has happened. The power went from the fearful thought to you where it rightfully belongs, and that fearful thought or feeling starts to dissipate and get weaker and weaker as you gain more and more power in your being. If this sounds like something beneficial for you, then in one of the upcoming chapters, you're going to be able to download my guided meditation to help let go of those fearful thoughts.